Namaste. My name is JYOTHISHAM, student of 11th standard Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Welcome to my channel How to Know. Today we will be discussing about the scientific base of JYOTHISHAM.
Look carefully at this picture. You can see that these planets are attracting together. They are also rotating 360 degrees themselves. These planets also revolve around the Sun in 360 degrees. This is the soul of today's discussion. Therefore, I repeat, these planets are attracting together. They are also rotating 360 degrees themselves. These planets also revolve around the Sun in 360 degrees. Because of these movements in the solar system, the 360 degrees around each planet will be affected by the gravitational attraction of the Sun and the rest of the planets.
To know from which angle the force of attraction from the Sun and the rest of the planets acts on the center of the Earth,
the 360 degrees around the Earth's atmosphere is divided into 12 rashis of 30 degree each, and this is called Rashi Chakra. Look at this picture. This is an example of Rashi Chakra. The center represents Earth. The small boxes around the Earth each represent a Rashi, which is of 30 degree each. These Rashis are named as Meenam, Medam, Idavam, Mithunam, Karkadagam, Chingam, Kanni, Tula, Vrishchigam, Dhanu, Magaram and Kumbham respectively. As you can see, each Rashi is forming an angle of 30 degrees with the center of the Earth. Now, let's look at an example. Suppose the Sun is exerting its attractive force at an angle as shown in the picture. According to the Rashi Chakra, the attractive force from the Sun is acting on the center of the Earth through the Kumbha Rashi, which is the 12th Rashi.
without even the basic knowledge of the solar system, the people with rationalist ideology compared this knowledge to Ptolemy's theory of universe and denied JYOTHISHAM. Till the 15th century, the Western world was asleep in the way of science and believed in Ptolemy's theory of universe, which says that Earth is the center of the universe and Sun, along with other planets, revolve around the Earth. Westerners came to know that Sun is the center of the solar system only when Copernicus in the year 1453 mentioned it in his book De Revolutionibus Orbium Celestium. But what is the truth about it?
Copernicus actually copied it from the Yajurveda Uttara Vimshati 33rd chapter 37th mantra, which says that the planets are revolving around the Sun and the Sun attracts and controls the movements of the planets.
Indians have a well knowledge about the universe. That is why Indians mentioned the universe as Andakadaham, oval shaped iron vessel is called Andakadaham. The stars and the planets are deployed in the shape of Andakadaham, which means in oval shape. Hindustan is the mother of all science and art. That is why Hindustan is called Bharat. It is commonly spread that Hindustan is called Bharat as it was ruled by Bharat. But this is wrong. Hindustan is called Bharat as it was the country that gave knowledge to the world. Bharat is formed from the two root words Bha, which means self-lightened, brightened or knowledge, and Ra, Rat or Radhe, which means giving. Therefore, Bharat means the country that gave knowledge to the world. From the writings of the ancient Chinese traveler Huan Sun about Nalanda University describes about the instruments used in Nalanda. He says about the telescopes and microscopes made of natural crystals called spadiga. Indians used these instruments to study about the galaxies and microbodies. The period of Bahubali, that is thousands of years ago, they used the crystal telescope. You can see this in the famous film Bahubali. Science says that Galileo invented the telescope in 1608 and Sakria Janssen invented the microscope in 1590. But it is clear from the writings of Huan Sun that thousands of years ago, crystal telescopes and crystal microscopes were used in the Nalanda University labs to study microbodies and galaxies. The Vedas contain both spiritual and physical principles. The people who appear as spokesmen of Indology do not know the physical principles of Vedas. They are explaining in ancient language style that is not understanding to common people. That spokesmen are not supporting real spokesmen. The spokesmen of Indology know only the spiritual concepts with non-materialistic base. They do not know the physical principles of Vedas. This is the unpleasant truth. In the next video, we shall see how each planet affects the life, health, mental ability, immune power, and luck of humans.
Like, share, and subscribe this channel. Being a proud Indian. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.